Hi there, welcome to Fletcher's Farmhouse, and today we're going to be making pork and apple cottage pie. So first of all we have to fry the onions. Now it does say one medium onion, but I've just guessed because this is frozen onions. So we just have to brown the onions before we can add the meat. So I've just checked the recipe again, and it actually does say fry the onions till soft, not brown. So that's what I've done. So that won't take you as long. And then add the pork mince, and then it says keep frying it until the meat changes colour. Now the recipe does say add 2 rashers of bacon chopped up, but I've added bacon lardons for quickness and because I had them in the fridge. So yeah, so we just have to keep stirring this now until it all changes colour and goes a slightly dull brown colour, which won't take long. Now I already made the mash. I did that a couple of days ago and then put it in an airtight plastic box and put it in the fridge. So that's an easy job then, I think, if you can do that. Then it's just a case of doing the filling and then bunging it in the oven, waiting for it going brown. And there you go. A nice, quick and easy tea. So I've just added salt and pepper and give it a good stir. So you won't need a great lot of salt because the bacon already has salt in it. Okay, so that's that bit done. Looking good so far. So I've just added just enough water to the mix just to cover the meat. And now we have to just let it simmer for about half an hour. So whilst the meat is simmering, I've chopped the Bramley apple, so I've put it in water to try to slow down, you know how it goes brown really quick, but perhaps I should have waited and done it nearer the time I needed it. But you know, if you don't want brown apples, then chop them up real quick and do them nearer the time that you're ready for them, when you've got to simmer the meat for 30 minutes. And then we've got to add the apples and then simmer it for another 15 minutes. Well, putting the apples in water didn't stop them from going brown. So don't bother to do that. There must be something else that can do that, but this didn't work. Okay, so I've added the Bramley apples chopped, and luckily they seem to be losing the awful brownness. So now we have to leave it to simmer for another 15 minutes. Now you could batch bake this and freeze it if you wanted to, but I wouldn't use frozen onions like I have. If you're going to do that, I'd use a fresh onion. But it's something to think about. It's what I think I'm going to do. And then you've got a ready-made meal, so that would save a lot of time. So then we just empty the mixture into whichever tin you want, and then we have to add the mash. So light your oven now, gas mark 6. So then we just add the mash, smooth it down, and then what I'm going to do then as well is I'm going to add some grated cheese as well. Oh, we're back. I don't know why it went dark before. So I'm just adding some grated cheese. Okay. And then we'll just put it in the oven then for about 20 minutes or till it goes golden, and then we're done. And you can use grated cheese or don't use grated cheese, it doesn't matter, it's up to you. and it needs about 1 kilogram of mash, but I already did my mash a couple of days ago and kept it in the fridge. Now then, I know that that isn't exactly golden brown and it could have done with a bit longer, but it's absolutely roasting in this kitchen. So, I mean, you know, it's cooked and the cheese on top has melted, so that's good enough for me. You might prefer to leave it till it's more golden brown, but oh no, it's really hot in here. So there's 2 very decent sized portions. You could also have it with some vegetables, green beans or something like that, broccoli, anything like that. So, and we've still got this amount left, which I can put in the fridge when it's completely cool for tomorrow. But I won't freeze it because I used frozen onion. But other than that, I could have frozen that for another meal. So I hope you've enjoyed watching how to make pork and apple cottage pie. It smells really nice, so we're off to have our tea.